everyone, Happy New Year! How do you feel now? Today I'm going to talk about 7 rules of learning English by Athlete's English system. Let's start. The first, learning phrases, not individual words. This rule is very simple, very easy, and very powerful. Phrase is a group of words. For example, you have the word make and you want to learn this new word. Normally, you will find in your dictionary. And then you memorize it. Make. Oh, it's good. You probably remember a lot of individual words. And you try to remember all. It's not a good way to learn. Much better if you learn phrase. You can find these phrases in the Real English podcast, in the Real English storybooks. When you hear or see a new word, to write the whole phrase or sentence down. So instead of saying make and just writing down make, you would say and write the whole phrase down. She makes cake. Oh, phrases give you much more information. Phrases are easier to remember because they have meaning and they have a kind of a story, picture, especially when you get them from something that you are reading or listening. She makes a cake. You will remember her story. You have all extra pieces of information that will help you remember the meaning of the phrase and word. When you learn phrases, you are learning grammar also and how to use words correctly. So, when you study again, always study the entire phrase or sentence. Never study just a word. Why is bad to study grammar rules? Because when you focus on grammar rules, you focus on analyzing English. In other words, you think about English, you think about tenses. When speaking and listening, you don't have time to think about the rules in English. Someone asks you a question, you must answer immediately. How do native speakers learn grammar? They studied grammar rules for writing, not for speaking. So, how do we learn grammar rules? We learn through listening, hearing a lot of correct grammar again and again. The best way to learn English grammar is through input, mostly through your ears. But reading is also okay. You just read easy English books, easy novels. Don't read grammar books, textbooks. The third rule, learn with your ears, not with your eyes. If you want to speak excellent English, you have to learn with your ears. Listening is the key to speak excellent English. It's the most important thing. And that you must do if you want to speak English like a native speaker. The most important thing is you must listen to easy English that you understand 95% or more. Listen to English all the time. Lots of easy English listening. The fourth rule, learn deeply. Deep learning basically means repeating what you learn again and again. It's very different from the way you learn to school. The problem is you learned a lot of stuff, but then you forget it. You forget what you learned, or you remember the basic idea, but you can't use it. You're constantly going very fast, so you never mastered the past tense. You didn't learn past tense deeply like a native speaker. That's why you still make mistakes with the past tense. So you need to slow down and repeat everything you learn again and again. You just need more repetition. You got to learn more deeply. Focus on the most common verbs, vocabulary through listening and repeat. When you do that, that's the key, that's the secret. That's how you will develop and get automatic speaking. The fifth rule, point of view mini stories. I'm going to tell you how to learn English grammar without studying grammar rules. Point of view mini stories. This technique is the best way to learn grammar. English grammar for any language actually. Mini means small. So these are small stories. What is the secret of these stories? We tell the same story, but we change the point of view. In the other words, we change example of the grammar in the story. The first story is in the present tense. The second story is in the past tense. And the third story is in the future. Just listen to the story and understand the meaning. That's all you need to do. It's easy. Effortless grammar learning. You learn grammar like a native speaker. When you learn grammar like this, using these kind of stories, it goes deep. You don't need to think about the rules. Using these point of view mini stories, your speaking grammar will really improve quickly. The sixth rule, only use real English materials. English materials that are for native speakers or that are very similar to native speaker materials. Stop using textbooks if you want to read English. You should read easy English storybooks, easy English novels that you enjoy. So you know that you should focus on your listening. It should be 80% of your learning. What should you listen to? Same thing, you should listen to easy English about a topic that you enjoy. You should enjoy the speaker, their voice, their energy, the topics. You don't want to listen to textbook CDs. Those are terrible. You can find a lot of real English listening by the internet. You can also find audiobooks. It's another great way to practice your listening. Choose audiobooks are easy. You can start with children's storybooks. Enjoy them. It's more than a textbook. When your level is higher, you can listen to audiobooks for young adults. Just keep listening, and when it's too easy, you choose something a little more difficult. Listen more. and a little more difficult. So, read English only, not textbook cities. The 7th rule: use listen and answer mini stories. What are these mini stories? Listen and answer. Why are they powerful? In the past, you probably learned with a lot of listen and repeat in school. When you listen and repeat, you don't need to think in English. Just repeat what the teacher said. This is an old way. Don't do it. Much more powerful is listen and answer the mini stories. Hearing a question and answering. This is like real conversation. When you use these listen and answer mini stories, you teach yourself to understand quickly and to respond quickly, to speak very quickly and automatically, no thinking. That's why these are powerful. You learn to think in English, to speak quickly, without thinking, without translating. So, the 7th rule, absolutely very important, super important. Always do this. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching.